Hi everybody, this is MilkyT. Welcome back to another MilkyT Plays Taiwu episode. I'm super excited to play Taiwu again. I know it's been a while since our last Taiwu episode. I'm so sorry about it. I was just getting so sad after we keep getting beaten by Phoenix Cocoon that I feel like I need some time to recover and look into the damage system to figure out maybe we were doing something wrong. But then I found out the damage system in Taiwu is actually very complicated and there's a lot of things goes into the damage. I would like to do a tips and tricks video about it. I'm just preparing for it because there's a lot of information and I feel like I want to talk about the ones that's important, and I also want to verify the information I got online is still accurate since the Taiwu is keep getting updated. So let's get started. The first thing I would like to do today before we do more Kung Fu and more improvement, I accidentally moved my character a little bit, is go and fight Spirit Smelting. Cause actually not, I think it's the Glacial Vassal, and I happened to just accidentally arrived there. Interesting. But reason being, I would like to know, are we just weak towards all the sword tombs, or we are only weak because Phoenix Cocoon is rather strong? So I would like to know. And before that, I also want to adjust my inner energy a little bit more because I did get feedback that maybe we should make our points more balanced. So that could be what's wrong with our fight. So I'm thinking, well, I still need to add most of it to my external damage, but I also want to add some to our agility, add some to our internal damage defense. Reason that I didn't add to our external damage defense is because the sword tomb that we're gonna fight today, Glacial Vassal, he mostly does internal damage, so I'm more interested in internal damage defense. Also, I found people online who are also the sword manner sec and had similar kung fu as me, and he was able to defeat the Glacial Vassal with much less inner energy and much lower grade sword kung fu. So I was really surprised, and I figured maybe we could fight him too now, with our 3 pure essence and all the inner kung fu inner arts we have learned. So let's give it a try. Let's get started. And the thing we need is the Fu Yu hilt and a shrimp, I think, which adds our agility. Yeah, that sounds great. Let's get started. Let's head to the sword tomb. Oh, I'm so excited for it. I think we fight him once before to steal the pure essence, but that's it. And I haven't looked into what is his special ability, but we will see. And we can definitely talk while we're playing. I think that would be pretty fun. Reason being, after not playing Taiwu for a while, I really misses you guys and wanted to talk with you, because I don't have in all the other short simulation games, none of them was able to allow me to talk to you guys and about the things that's happening in the Taiwu world and the things that's happening in our channel. So I think it's great that if I was able to given this ability to talk about it. So I'm thinking we do need to go to the composure way so we can get another arrangement point, and we will definitely get a karma. So why not? Awesome. Let's get started. So there's actually a lot. Oh, I should click on the water instead of the karma, unfortunately. But you know what happened, and we will just accept it. And I would like to go upwards, and then I don't have any arrangement point left or something. Sorry. I'm worse at the game when I talk to you. Well, when I talk and play, but that's alright. That's alright. I think it happens, but I will get more. I'll get more familiar about talking while playing Taiwu while talking to you guys, and so I can give all the updates in our normal Taiwu play. I think that will be funner to watch and funner to play because I can share all the fun information with you. Okay, so the things that's new in the Taiwu world is we have a big new Taiwu updates going on, and there's a lot of interesting updates that was made, and I want to share with you guys the information. Okay, but before that, we will need to fight the next character. And which way do I want to go? Actually, I would like to go down, and that's exactly what's gonna happen, which is awesome. Another fight. So in the new Taiwu updates, we get the new Sword Tomb character graphical. So like how the Sword Tomb character looks will be changed in this new updates, and I'm super excited about it. So we will be able to see it soon, which is awesome. And they add some new background music to the game. So when you read books, now you have a different background music. And there's new interaction. So as a Sword Manor sec, so I'm part of the Sword Manor sec, and now we have a new character interaction which we can fix tools or weapons for other characters. I think that will be super interesting, and I just can't wait to try it out. Awesome. Let's see all the tiny stuff that we got by fighting the Sword Tomb. Well, we don't have a choice, so I will just go whichever way the game leads us to, and that's totally fine. And so we talk about the game update. The next thing I think we can chat about is I would like to update Taiwu more regularly, since it is the series in this channel that's most popular, and I want to thank you guys so much for liking this series. And so the things I would like to do is update it more regularly, but with less carded footage, so we can use the time of Taiwu, like the simple fights time, to talk about things, and I can show you more details about the Taiwu world, that what I usually do, like village managing, that I usually cut out because I figured it might not be fun to watch. So but nowadays I can have more time to explain it to you guys, my thought process, and why do I do certain choices in Taiwu. And awesome, so we finally got another arrangement point. And actually the choosing the fight in Sword Tomb nowadays is not too bad, because you know ever since we had the 3 pure essence, fighting in Sword Tomb wasn't half as bad. Like we're basically just bullying them, which is fun. Like the thing I like about a game, I know some people like challenge, me too, but I also enjoy when we are just absolutely winning the game. Well, that's why I finished Cuckoo really hurted my heart. But I can't wait to see her new look. I think it's gonna be interesting. I'm not sure whether we will, the Taiwu developers will add or change the art for normal characters like us. I think that would be interesting. But I do know there's mode that can allows you to change how the in-game character looks to a more cute style, and that could be interesting. I would love to give it a try in our channel too. So I would like to go to the composure way, so we can have more arrangement points and more karma, please. Debuff removed. Oh, how nice is that? And Uyghur decreases the resource got in this adventure. Oh no, because our chest wasn't enough? That's so unfortunate. Maybe next time I should bring somebody that's better at overall chess. And I would like to go down and kind of circling up. Yeah, that sounds like a great plan. And let's move to 5.0. I wonder if there's a simple tool that can do automated fight for us for simple fights like this. I think that could be fun. and maybe there will be more elements added to the Taiwu fighting. Right now, I do find that sometimes it could be a little bit repetitive, but that might be because I've been fighting Sword Tomb over and over and over. And once we learn new Kung Fu, new style, it's probably gonna be less repetitive and more fun. Yeah. But I do like the fighting style they were doing, with the black character as a black shadow. I think that's a really interesting take of the Kung Fu fight. So personally, I really like Kung Fu and the Kung Fu world. And I read a lot of books about it when I was young, and the TV shows, because I love this type of things. If you guys are interested, I'm not sure whether those books have an English translation, but if you're interested, I could also recommend some of my favorite Kung Fu books to you guys. Let me know if you are. I would love to comment down below my favorite Kung Fu books. They might not be that popular, but they're my childhood favorites. Oh wow, this character actually was about to hurt us. Most of them couldn't even break our shield, which makes me feel pretty safe. Okay, so for this one, I think we would like to go up, and that's exactly where the game is taking us, which is awesome. And I would like to give you some updates about our channel. So some of you might notice, but it's probably a very subtle change. I made new changes to how the Milky looks on the thumbnail, which is pretty interesting. So I've been enjoying all the thumbnails, well, not thumbnails, the Milky has on the channel, because I really like drawing too, and I've been learning digital art in order to create more thumbnails for the channel, and even create a official banner for the channel. So that's gonna be super interesting. So for the Milky reviews, I actually added a glass for Milky, and I'm thinking about adding different faces for the character. So we are also updating our channel's graphic to make it better and better. I think that's gonna be super fun. And I wonder if there's a mode that could allow us to change the character look to any graphic that we created. Wow, that would be super interesting. Then I can draw a Taiwu, well, a Milky Taiwu, and put it here. So personally, I actually really like the Asian, like drawings inspired by Asian Chinese art. I think that would be really interesting for me to try. And I also like watercolors. Digital art is definitely something that's new to me, because I mostly does oil painting and watercolor. That's my favorite areas of drawing. But it could be fun to try new things. And while I was recovering from Taiwu, I actually played a bunch of simulation games, and I started to play Kingdom Hearts. The new Kingdom Hearts game is so fun, and I love it. I'm not sure whether you guys will be interested to watch my Kingdom Hearts gameplay, because I do notice one thing about the new Kingdom Hearts is there's a lot of cutscenes. I know that they have been always heavy on cutscenes, but this one, sometimes I feel like I'm more watching a movie than more of watching a movie than playing a game. That doesn't make it less enjoyable, because even all those cutscenes, they're beautiful and interesting to watch. So I don't mind. But I guess it's less fun to watch somebody play through it potentially. So let me know if you're interested. Oh, we're a little bit out of range. Let me try to move it. Maybe I can do all direction, and so we can move faster towards where we want to be and fight them. Well, I wasn't able to recover all the internal damage I got, so before the boss fight, I probably need to use some pills and medicines to recover my internal damage. So we're ready for the boss fight. Hopefully we could just finish it. Well, I start calling the Sword Tomb fight boss fight, because I feel like that's what the sword tomb is in the Taiwu world. There are 7 bosses that we have to conquer one by one. I did heard from the developer, at least based on their updates, that there's still a lot of content in Taiwu that will be created, and such as the storyline, such as our stepfather that showed up briefly at the start, and we were never able to find it again, our Yifu. Keep searching Yifu, coming soon. I'm actually super excited about it because I wonder what's gonna happen related to the storyline of Yifu. That's something that will be interesting to see. Oh, what's this? I actually just noticed. Imprint character by Fu Yu Hilt. Huh. I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure what this button means, but it will be interesting to look it up after our fight. We are a little bit overweighted on our baggage, so maybe after this fight, I will move some of the weights to other characters, so we don't become more unhappy. So should I or should not take the blood essence? I think I would like to take it. Any little things helps before the boss fight, at least based on my understanding, because I've been losing horribly. Let's see, 69 percentage. Then I think we need something that can recover a little bit more. Yeah, this one. The mid one should be able to not decrease. Oh, reason being, you can see on the medicine, it will say when you use it to cure a 70% or more severe wound, the recovery effect will be reduced by 80%. So if you have something that's more than the low grade, so low grade only cure up to 60% or more severe wound, otherwise the recovery effect will be reduced. So if you have a wound that's more than 60%, you would want to use something that's mid-grade. At least that's how I've been doing it. So to make sure the recovery effect is as much as it could have been. Yeah, awesome. And I am going to use all the low-grade ones to ensure that I'm 100% cured. Because why not? We have all the medicine that we need. Why not just cure us 100%? So I think we're ready for the fight. I'm super excited and a little bit scared. So I don't need his whip, if I'm honest, nor the animal pattern. The only thing I would want him to do is slash and stab. So I would like to lift the weapon that I want her or she to have. And for her, I would like the hack/hex. Yeah. So I'm just controlling their weapons to make sure they're contributing the style that I want them to contribute. Yeah, I think that sounds great. And we are ready for the fight. Let me cross my finger and pray that this time we won't be defeated horribly. Let's get started. If I'm honest, I'm a little bit scared. Milky finally arrived at the sword tomb. The snow around the tomb has reached Milky's knee, and our body was covered with a layer of frost, and every breath feels like swallowing sharp icy knives. And we have seen him before. Oh, he did change a little bit. I think this time he has a bruise on his head, but he looks mostly similar actually. A figure came out from the tomb. The flood was coming, but you were not going to avoid it. I wanted to save your life, but you feared me more than you feared the disaster, that you don't even look at me. I wonder how do we get more in-depth backstory about each of these sword tomb characters. I would love to get more information about them and what's behind the dialogues that he's been saying. Okay, let's see his inner art. I remember it's mostly water. Yes, okay. And he uses mostly iced blade. Oh wow, that's cool. Ice blue flute and ice glove. I see. So Phineas Cuckoo use all golden stuff and he uses all ice stuff. Okay, no problem. And let's get the I think we usually use this one to add our stance speed. So I will continue use this one and lowers the focus of him. And let's get started. Oh wow! Did you guys notice the music? I'm not sure whether they changed it or not, but this sounds new to me, and I like it. It's like a more flute. I think I can hear flute and really Chinese style. It's an interesting Chinese style music that I like it. So I'm gonna do all direction to increase our movement speed. So he doesn't hit us with his flute, and we won't even able to fight back. Okay. So far, the damages we've been dealing is pretty good, and we should be able to let out the Gongbu because it adds 0.5% range. Heartbreaking. Huh, I wonder why does his heartbreaking didn't have any damage to us. Well, didn't put out any damage to us. Not sure. And now he's using his sword instead of flute, which I assume is better. I'm not sure what's his main attack. And now he changed to iced flute again. I think his main weapon is iced flute. 100 feet. Not sure which one is that. And we do want the Gongbu sword. Hopefully he won't be able to move before that. But even if he did, it's alright. And we are about to break his second shield, so it will increase our pure essence by 1. But it didn't say what's gonna happen after we break it. But I do think there's a special thing that will happen. Okay, wow, we almost break his third shield just like that. When the external or inner injury that the player suffered each reached 50% of their upper limit, opponent within the attack range of the player will suffer a great reduction of attack movement, inhale, and stance speed. More than reached 50% of their upper limit. I think it has reached 50%, so now we will suffer from a great reduction, I'm guessing. I'm not entirely sure. I guess this is the upper limit and this is 50% right here, if I understand it correctly. But so far we've been doing great. He barely did any damage to us at all, and we've almost killed him. So maybe it's just because Phoenix Cocoon is hard. I'm so confused what's happening. Like, because while we're fighting Glacial, it seems I wouldn't say easy peasy, but we've been doing great. I'm so happy about this. Is this gonna be the end? Is this gonna be the first Sword Tomb that we were able to fight? Oh, I'm super excited. Please, 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 just let me finish this Kung Fu. Oh, okay. So now we can use a Gongbu, the unique sword, and potentially kill him. Oh, I'm super excited. This is a historical moment of the MilkyT Taiwu's life. We're gonna able to fight our first Sword Tomb. Will we be able to do it? Huh? What just happened? What just happened? His injury healed. Whenever the damage user suffered will be going to reach the limit, immediately consume 9 points of force nadis and heal 9 wounds randomly. What? Oh, I should have known. It's never that easy. There's always the twist when the bad guys is about to die, and there's always that twist. Okay. Seems like we won't be able to beat him just like that, and we will have to keep fighting him. Then I don't know how it ends, if he would be able to keep heal himself though. I guess when the points are completely run out or something like that. But that's alright. That's alright. We can do this. We can do this the Milky way. Okay. So far, the damage we're dealing are still pretty decent, so Maybe after a few fights, we would be able to fight him. So should I shield up? I'm not sure. I mean, he doesn't do much external damage anyways, so I'm not sure whether we should shield up, but that's alright. That's alright. I don't feel as nervous as how I feel when I was fighting Phoenix Cocoon. Yeah, now I just super scared about Phoenix Cocoon. Just talking about her reminds me all the defeat and all the fight we had with her. You know what? I will become super strong, and the next time, Phoenix Cocoon will be ours. And let me make sure my poison. He's been poisoning us a lot, hasn't he? Our resistance is 500, so far so good. And I'm not sure what triggers that poison. Well, just in case, let me take a look. Monks with oppressive, months with latent intervals, oppressive, and protracted. It attacks in combat when a certain number of moves get collected, which consequently generates cryotoxin and deals internal damage according to its amount. Okay, so I guess movement triggers this poison, and we should move less. I guess that's the gist. Okay, I would like to go to do the Gongbu Unique Sword, and that should break his upper limit again, I suppose. And then something's gonna happen. He's probably gonna heal again, and this time I will take a look at his points to see how he's gonna heal. Oh no! No! That's it! He just died! Oh my god, I thought he was going to heal up, or this is gonna be a long fight, but no. He just died. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Oh, thank you so much for witnessing this historical moment with me. Let's see all the great things that we got. Oh, I'm just overjoyed. So we have some great gem accessories. We got a Kung Fu. We got some spicy rabbit. Of course, everybody in Taiwan loves rabbit and they're obsessed with it. And we got a poison powder, Moon White, cool, and more spicy rabbit, and a fragmentation, Glacial Vassal. So what does it do? I remember the fragmentation, each sword tomb will drop one and you can only use it once. So it's activated when user's external or internal damage injury reaches 50% of the limit in the battle. And so the opponent's speed of attacking, moving, stance, and inhale will greatly decrease as long as the opponent is within user's attacking range. Wow, that's super cool. So usually you can use this fragment to fight your next sword tomb or future sword tomb that you have trouble fighting. Milky defeated Johan. Numerous ice and snow flew out of his body. For a while, the whole tomb was like an ice palace. Like Elsa's palace? It seems as if the snow in the sky has turned into a gentle snow woman, who gently pulled up the hands of Johan and walked him into the snow. Wow, that's a beautiful ending. If only there's a cutscene. After that, all things were dissolved. The big sword tomb was falling apart in front of Milky's eye and turned into dust. Leave sword tomb. So that's it, guys. We made it. Oh, I'm so happy. And I think we finally break this tiny shield. So we should be able to invite more higher rank people into our crew, if I understand. So the upper limit of the approval rate in the sec has increased. Upper limit of the deeds in all area has increased. Also the threat level and the upper limit of relationship with merchant has increased. Oh, that's awesome. Even achiever may be controlled by Xiangxu. And even the achiever would like to be in Taiwu's crew. Awesome! So now we can finally ask blue ranked people to join our crew. Oh, I'm just so happy. Well, I think that's it for today's episode. I would like to end on a high note. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks everybody for giving me the tips about how to fight the sword too. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I will upload Taiwu Play series more regularly. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.